Every weeknight at 8 Eastern, Lifetime's got the hunks and the heroines. Monday, Jennifer O'Neill and John Eric Hexum star in Cover Up. Tuesday, Linda Carter and Lonnie Anderson are partners in Cry. Wednesday, Priscilla Barnes stars in The American Girls. Thursday, Angie Dickinson's The Flatfoot with the Long Legs in Cassie and Company. Friday, Love and Loss in War-Torn Hawaii. Don Johnson stars in From Here to Eternity. Hunks and heroines every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on Lifetime.
The following Lifetime Movie Break presentation is rated R and may not be suitable for viewers of all ages. The following program is presented with limited commercial interruption. At 7 o'clock, do you know where your family is? Starting February 3rd, they're right here on Lifetime, every weeknight at 7 Eastern.
This show is brought to you by Chloraseptic.
A chief surgeon's heartache.
Charming girl.
She turned me down, Simon, as if I'd been a first-year student.
Well, perhaps you are in this particular field.
Is treated by a more experienced physician.
What do I do next?
Let her discover that you're a man of many parts.
So in my butterfly collection.
Dirk Bogarde stars as Dr. Simon Sparrow in Doctor in Distress. Tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, here on Lifetime.
This Lifetime Minute is brought to you by Secret.
Sometimes solving a mystery needs a woman's touch. Partners in Crime premieres Tuesday, February 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Come home to family. Every weeknight beginning February 3rd.
When a professional soldier meets a professional photographer,
Sit down.
you never know what'll develop. Cover Up. Special 2-hour premiere tonight.
This show is brought to you by Charmin.
The following program is presented with limited commercial interruption.
This Lifetime Minute is brought to you by Head & Shoulders.
You'll be quite a famous little boy, won't you?
Inquiring minds want to know why.
You are a forger, a liar, and a thief.
Inquiring minds want the inside story.
No subject of the king may be condemned without a trial. My son, I presume, is the subject of the truth. Let right be done.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Whose side are you on?
The Winslow Boy. Today at 4 p.m. Eastern, here on Lifetime. Forget the Miami Vice look. Beginning Friday, February 7th, Don Johnson's Going Hawaiian. From Here to Eternity. Premieres Friday, February 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern.
At 7 o'clock, do you know where your family is? They're right here on Lifetime. Come home to family every weeknight at 7 Eastern.
This show is brought to you by Perth.
Every weeknight at 8 Eastern, Lifetime's got the hunks and the heroines. Monday, Jennifer O'Neill and John Eric Hexum star in Cover Up. Tuesday, Linda Carter and Lonnie Anderson are partners in crime. Wednesday, Priscilla Barnes stars in The American Girls. Thursday, Angie Dickinson's The Flatfoot with the Long Legs in Cassie and Company. Friday, Love and Loss in War-Torn Hawaii. Don Johnson stars in From Here to Eternity. Hunks and Heroines every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on Lifetime. For Tony Carter, each takeoff was a test.
A girl. Women ought to stick to what they're made for.
But she proved she had the right stuff.
Dad always used to say, when you're safe, you're dead.
Then she faced her greatest challenge.
We want you to do a job for us. A big job.
You'll never know how important it is until the time comes when we tangle with the Japs in battle. This job may spell the difference between winning and getting licked.
Rosalind Russell and Fred McMurray star in Flight for Freedom tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern here on Lifetime.
Hello, wee Geordie.
A very small boy
Don't call me wee.
shapes himself into a very big man
How's the biceps and the triceps?
and becomes a world-class athlete.
Geordie, these gentlemen are two of the selectors from the British Olympic Games team.
It's a rare waste of time spending every evening hurling a hammer.
We'd like to invite you to join the team.
The Scottish Highlands is the training camp of Wee Geordie. Today at 4 p.m. Eastern here on Lifetime.
This show is brought to you by Ivory Liquid.
You know that special feeling when you relive family memories? Well, Lifetime invites you to relive Family, the series, weeknights at 7 Eastern.
Lifetime loves Lucy. See the films that launched the career of America's favorite redhead, Lucy, all this week at 10 a.m. Eastern here on Lifetime. Today on Taurus Rising.
If you ever so much as look at her again, you're fired.
Elizabeth and I are going to be married.
I don't care how you do it, but I want to know what Brent's figures are.
I wouldn't spit on Ben Drysdale if he was on fire.
To think I've known you all these years, and suddenly I'm in love with you.
Power, passion, and revenge. Watch the continuing saga of Taurus Rising. Today at 4 and 11 p.m. Eastern on Lifetime. Tomorrow on From Here to Eternity, Ken tries to pressure Emily into marriage.
I'm going to marry Jeff Pruitt. You most certainly are not.
From Here to Eternity, tomorrow on Lifetime. Tonight on Cassie and Company, when a missing film leads to murder, Cassie must find out why.
It's not a film anymore. A man has been murdered.
Cassie and Company, tonight on Lifetime. At some point in their career, every doctor faces the Lazarus Syndrome. Lou Gossett Jr. stars. Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Lifetime.
From tropical isles to the Taj Mahal, explore the world's treasures on a journey to adventure.
Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern here on Lifetime.
This Lifetime Minute is brought to you by Sure.
When the problems of being a parent start to multiply.
No biting.
And multiply.
How did you manage that, though? Is it tough?
Yes. Lifetime has the answer. Every weekday, Joan London and Dr. T. Barry Brazelton add information to the celebration of being a parent. Mother's Day plus what every baby knows. The perfect equation for parenting that counts. Every weekday beginning at noon Eastern here on Lifetime. People who care.
Have I ever let you down?
People who dare.
I have recently just had an affair.
People who share. People exploring themselves and their relationships on Couples.
I've got to be a lot more certain about myself before I can be certain about her.
People learning and loving on Family.
Growing up is tough. Tell me about it.
Couples and Family. Beginning Monday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern here on Lifetime.
It's men who make women whatever they are.
An impoverished woman
Oh, I adore you.
uses her sensuality
Couldn't I have one little look behind the curtain?
It's a very thin curtain.
to achieve fame and fortune.
What do you know of a woman like me?
You attract, you seduce, you destroy. You slime of the streets.
Emile Zola's tragic tale of Nana. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern here on Lifetime. Come home to family. Weeknights at 7 Eastern here on Lifetime. Mother's Day with Joan London, plus What Every Baby Knows with Dr. T. Barry Brazelton. The perfect equation for parenting that counts. Every weekday beginning at noon Eastern.